Hello and welcome to FHS's English digital class for Standard 7. This is your English teacher Swarnali Roy, and today we are going to start classes on English 2, which is grammar. The topic that we are going to study in depth is expressing the future. Let's look into the ways of expressing the future in English. Today we are going to learn the future time in English. That is, we will learn how to use the following: will, going to, present continuous or present progressive, present simple, future continuous or future progressive, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tenses. Now, let's go through the future tenses mind map. The first tense here is simple present tense. Where is it used? It is used when we mention any scheduled event, such as what time does the film start? So the event is already scheduled and it is used in such cases. Second one is present continuous tense. When do we use it? We use it in people's programs, such as I am meeting Mary at the station at 10 this evening. Third one is verb plus going to. This is used in the cases of people's intentions. That means what people intend to do, or in the cases of prediction based on the present circumstance. For example, I am going to wash my hair shows the intention of the person to wash his or her hair. And in the case of prediction, you can see the sentence, look, it's going to rain soon. So you are making a prediction on the basis of a present scenario. The fourth one is will. Will is used for numerous cases. Some of them are asking people to do things, in the case of promises, in the case of decisions making in the moment, then prediction, something that is inevitable, which means something that is bound to happen. Also in the cases where people volunteer to do things, then with the verbs of opinion, that means if you think about something or you have opinion about something, then will is used. And lastly, first conditional, that means in the cases of an imaginary situation. Future continuous tense is used in three scenarios. Firstly, action in course at a future point in time, which means action happening at this time in the future. For example, at this time tomorrow, I will be flying to Rome. Second, usual course of events or day-to-day daily events. For example, I'll be seeing John as usual tomorrow. Thirdly, predictions or expected turn of events. For example, hopefully by 2021, most African children will be receiving a higher standard of education. Then comes future perfect tense. It is used to ascertain a fact before a certain point in the future. Okay, for example, by this time tomorrow, he will have arrived in Rome. Lastly, future perfect continuous tense. This is used when continuous action happens before a certain point in the future. For example, when she retires next June, she will have been working here for 20 years. Let's again look thoroughly how will and going to are used. Each has its own place in grammar. For example, will is used to make a decision. I will travel to Japan next year. Whereas going to is used in case of a plan. I am going to study German at school. Now let's thoroughly study the differences between will and going to. In the case of will, it expresses future actions that are decided at the moment of speaking, which indicates immediate decision. For example, I will have salad now. In the case of going to, it expresses future plans decided before the moment of speaking. That means some things that are usually pre-decided. For example, I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. Again, in the case of will, it expresses a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. For example, I think Manchester United will win the game. In the case of going to, it expresses a prediction based on present evidence. That means a prediction that is based on current situation or current facts. For example, look at those black clouds. It is going to rain. In the case of will, it expresses a future fact, that is, the sun will rise tomorrow, something that is very usual on a day-to-day basis. In the case of going to, it expresses something that is about to happen according to you. For example, get back, the bomb is going to explode. Also, both will and going to can be used for making future predictions without having a real difference in meaning. For example, I think it will be foggy tomorrow, or I think it is going to be foggy tomorrow. Now let's have a look at the tenses used in expressing future at a glance. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day ahead.